don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That's caught. It's Simmons. Tackle made of the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game. Well, there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Trying to find some room. It's Davidson.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Drop over the middle. It's Fleming.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hard catch made way downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught by the receiver. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Throws to the tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The pocket breaking down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Nice grab. It's Powell. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
1st down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Knight. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And on the carry, he's heading left. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Well, that is a 1st down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
On the run here. Lets it go. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Knight. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's brought down there.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Knight. Hits the running back in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Smith. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First down for the offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Knight. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
See what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Using his legs, it's Davidson. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And it's a direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. start the third quarter here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags a quick throw. Crosses the 35. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Clemson. That's how you finish a play. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ware. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there.
And the Auburn offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Knight. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Over the middle, it's Davidson.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll run the option. the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. A change of direction. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Ware. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Catch made on the out route. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Ball handed off.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play to the outside. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll try the ground game here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll ride the back again here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead. But at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the football and get out with a win.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Pitch to the back. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Great execution here by the quarterback. Nice pitch. They pick up some big yards, but not quite enough for the first down. Let's see what they decide to do here coming up.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Knight. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force him.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Grab down the middle. It's Ware. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
To the air. It's Knight. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Auburn now operating in the red zone.
3:25.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Grinding away on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the...
Now here he goes. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense have done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. was an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.